American Deathcamp, hosted by Stone Fox Detroit, is made possible by the Kill Podcasters Network, this station and other public television stations, and Sam Bakeman-Fried. Funding for this special presentation in the humanities was provided by Nexium and the Ted Kaczynski Memorial Trust.
Ladies and gentlemen, babes and brutes, children of the world, welcome back to American Deathcamp. I am your host, Stone Fox Detroit, and as always, with me, the golden producer, the golden boy, as I've called you before, King Tanner, everybody.
It's good to be back, everybody.
Yes, I'm super excited about today. I've got some very fun stuff to do today.
Oh,
so
man.
You see the scheming I've got going on here?
You're practically wringing your hands.
I'm wringing my hands, you know. I've got everything but a cat here to purr. The content is my cat, my evil superpower, you know, with eludes power and darkness for the rest of the show. How you doing?
I'm doing very well today. I feel like $1,000.
Is that because it's spooky season?
I honestly, my spirits are always really high during October, and then life competes for that natural, like it just tries to bring me down. And I'm still happy because I have 1,000 spooky things to watch and 1,000 people to talk to about how cool October is.
Yes, you've got to struggle through it.
Oh yeah.
Before you make it. So, the spooky movies helped me go through too. I was gonna dress up for the show today, everybody. I hope you're wearing a costume, but I decided not to because I'm already playing a character, which was a costume. So, talk show host. I'm playing the gimmicky talk show host, which is my costume every week of the show. So
I don't know if I'd call you gimmicky. In fact, I think it's your lack of a gimmick.
It's the callback. It's the callback for everybody. So reinforce that conspiracy that I'm up to nefarious things on the show. Were you going to dress up for Halloween?
Yes, I'm taking my partner's niece's trick or treating.
Oh yeah, and, aren't you guys doing a duo costume thing? I think we talked about this.
Shaggy and Scoob.
Oh, that's classic. That's good. That's amazing.
We're gonna man buy corduroy pants in 2023. I truly don't know.
There's got to be a pair at the DAV. I mean,
there's got to. Oh yeah,
Salvation
certainly.
Army. But those come with spooky connotations too. When you go buy things at these thrift stores, they come with curses.
They come with curses.
They come from other spirits. Yes, stains, curses. I think curses are the worst of the stains.
Frankly,
Clorox doesn't get rid of generational curses. So
generational curses. I love that you said that because that's a modern day evangelical exorcist talk.
That's what the show is. The show is an evangelical exorcism show. So, welcome to American Deathcamp. No, American Deathcamp. If you're a new viewer to this, I go over videos I've grabbed off the internet. We go over them a little bit, poke a little fun. Maybe some interesting things, and we try to connect the dots too, because there's some connections that happen.
We really should go into some Bob Larson content sometime because I think you would love it. From interviewing neo-Nazi Satanists to being now America's foremost non-Catholic exorcist.
Yeah, I feel like this is the trajectory that Louis Theroux is on.
Yeah, wouldn't that be funny? He goes from being a serious journalist into being a total huckster.
Yeah, well, the episode about the Black Israelites, I feel like he was almost swayed to join them. It kind of felt like that a little bit.
I believe his words were, "I feel you're browbeating me slightly." I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if he felt persuaded, maybe intimidated.
No, a little odd.
They do have a lot of art in that building of white people being trampled by horses.
Dude, they look like Egyptian pharaohs. So I mean, that's if you walk into you got a power broker desk and you got a bunch of Egyptian pharaohs in front of you. It's a little scary. Make you sweat a little bit. So
well, no. Then that one guy walks in and he's wearing like a rhinestone tuxedo, like a cowboy would wear.
Yeah, I love that he's trying to greet him too, and he's just kind of wants nothing to do with him.
No, I will not shake a white man's hand.
No,
I'm embarrassed you would make me do such a thing.
Yeah, we don't even do this on this show. We don't shake white man's hands.
Yeah, you've never seen us shake hands.
No, right, audience. You can go back. We've already got 5.5, 6 hours of this. There's no handshake. We don't touch up this show. Okay.
We don't. Actually, white people are they don't even want to mingle with themselves anymore.
Yeah.
They don't. They want to self-segregate and they want to be on their phone.
Yeah, I only communicate to white people through this show. That's what I do. You're the only person I ever spend time with that's of the same caliber of skin color. So
Same caliber?
yeah, close enough. I'm a little darker, but I'm close enough.
Do you want to jump into this Jones clip?
Yeah, so this actually goes in a little bit with some intimidation. Doing a show on the internet, okay, it sparks a lot of peer pressure. There's a lot of weight that comes down on you, a lot of responsibility to do some of these shows. You know that?
A lot of people want you to push boner pills and crate them.
They do, and I'm not going to sell out, okay? At least not, for those prices, okay? And it's got to be a good product. I got to use the product. I don't need boner pills. I don't get boners, so.
I don't get boners. I don't need boners.
I don't need them, all right? If it's not going to work on its own, I don't need the medication for it, okay? So since I'm not able to express myself with some of this stuff, I found somebody who could do it for me. So let's get to our first clip today, everybody.
I know they stage those terror attacks. You know what it's like to gut up to this and go out every day and go past the peer pressure and come out day one and say 9/11 was an inside job and lose most of the radio stations I was on. You know what it's like to go to sleep every night knowing you work for a bunch of psychotic killers and you bastards are probably going to end up killing me one day. You know what it's like knowing you've ruined my life. You know what it's like, you sons of bitches. I'm tired of your crap. You commit. You're part of an evil system, and we're standing up against you. And the Republic is going to defeat you in the end. Some of us won't make it personally through this, but a lot of us are. And in the end, you are going to be brought to justice.
So that's my personal statement on peer pressure and what it's like being a media personality. That's more my costume is media personality.
I do think maybe you should pick a gimmick though and really lean into it. I mean,
yeah.
Reviewing internet content is one thing, but what if you taught people how to be a sovereign citizen?
A First Amendment auditor?
Yeah, First Amendment auditor. Or
yeah,
what if you
we can do walkthroughs of how to be a First Amendment auditor, everybody.
Or you could talk about the white race for 4 hours at a time. That does mediocre.
There's enough. I think there's enough personalities out there covering that.
Yeah,
already.
Yeah.
So the Anglo-Saxon guys.
There's a lot of white news.
White news out there.
That has to suck if that is your job every day. Is like, fuck, I got to figure out shit that white people did today.
Yeah,
it's so boring. It's like most white people just make saltwater taffy.
They do. Yeah, a lot of candy, a lot of treats, a lot of sweets.
Crafts.
Oh yeah, craft. Oh, dude,
that's
crafts
why local
is Hancock Fabrics.
Local news is always like about crafts or like a yoga studio. There's so much human interest shit in like white suburbia.
That's most PBS programs.
Yeah,
they still have the ladies that do the sewing.
Really?
The sewing and cooking too.
Isn't it weird that during the day it's so domestic, but at night it's like it borders on intellectual? I don't know if this kept with. I don't know if they've kept with the intellectual programming. I wouldn't call Frontline hard hitting.
Well, it's quite a bit of change from some of that stuff during the day. That's for sure.
When Frontline was on CBS, I think it used to be on CBS, like back in the fucking 70s. Because they'd do all these Frontline special reports about like drugs, and they'd be like really well made and like pretty even keeled in the reporting.
Yeah,
like there's like no discernible bias really, other than maybe drugs are bad, specifically PCP.
Do you think that they moved because it got a little too controversial on some of those subjects?
No, I don't know. I could see why PBS has a lot of money, or intermittently has money, and could totally just buy a property like fucking Frontline.
Yeah, I wish we had the PBS money.
I wish we did too.
Some of that Bilderberg group money.
I bet I'm confused and it's called like Hardline or something. But dude, I don't know if you had screw you money, what would you do?
We're so factual on the show,
I feel like we would just. I feel like if you're this young and you find millions of dollars, it quickly turns into a desert compound. Like there's just not a lot of ways to.
A lot of scratch off tickets.
A lot of scratch off.
You
would, if you got millions of dollars, you would reinvest it in scratchers.
Yeah, future sponsors of the show do not listen to this part. Oh yeah, get some scratch offs. They play the Powerball. You guys play the Powerball at all? You guys like to gamble? You got a death wish? That's basically a death wish. You're running with danger a little bit. No. I'd invest. I'd invest in oil, gold, some of the metals that the precious metals. I don't know if you guys are precious metals. I'm not trying to hawk any of those services. The silver, people are into the silver.
People love silver now for some goddamn reason.
A lot of werewolves.
A lot of werewolves.
You got to invest in the silver industry to keep them at bay. A lot of silver ammunition, definitely. That's
Wait, do people really sell silver ammunition?
Oh, I'm sure that they do. I would believe that. If they got the stakes for the vampires, I'm sure that somebody out there is. Hey, there's a sponsor. If somebody wants to sponsor us that makes silver ammunition.
Dude, there was this really silly thing that got circulated in the U.S. news during the Iraq War. It was like, American soldiers are putting their bullets onto bacon or making it touch pork or ham, so that when they shoot Muslims, they go to hell.
Oh yeah, that's what's been going on. That's still practiced today.
Yeah,
by other groups too. Oh yeah.
That's so. It seems so ridiculous.
I just saw a report on it this week about that, and I was like, oh come on, that's so petty.
Yeah,
we have more problems.
If that's even real, like
you think that's a propaganda? That's a weird propaganda push.
Well, I mean, it's like, oh man, look at these. Islamophobia is so brutal. Like that would be very clearly communicated. Like I would have those feelings if you put that story in front of me, because I'd be like, why would you want to like double kill them, like kill them and send them to hell? Which, like, if you think about it, the thought process behind that makes no sense. And also, I don't know if in the army, maybe you can weigh in on this. If you're in the infantry, do you have time to dip all of your bullets in pork?
I doubt it. I doubt they're letting you use the animal fat for anything besides.
Is it smart to put animal fat in your fucking gun?
No, I don't think so. I don't think that works as a lubricant. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I think if somebody did that to you and you went to your God, I think your God would forgive you for not knowing.
Yeah.
I think you're allotted some forgiveness for some of that stuff. So.
Yeah, I mean, it's clear from what we've read that Allah is a peaceful and merciful God. So.
Oh, they all are. You know that, right?
They're all great.
All the gods are peaceful and merciful. You know that, right, guys? Come on, we're all inclusive here when it comes to the gods and the religions out there. So, speaking of controversial things, you know who has a tough time dealing with controversial subjects on the show and controversial people? Our old friend Sean Ryan.
Oh God, I was hoping you were going to say Sean.
Oh yeah, we're going to touch base back with this. If you guys don't know this, so there's the meta of the show here.
Is this the Marilyn Monroe death?
Yeah. But we'll do this one. He's got two guys that we've talked about. Sean Ryan, podcast host here on the YouTubes, ex-Navy SEAL, CIA official. He's had Stephen Greer on the show. We talked about Stephen Greer a couple episodes ago. Dr. Stephen Greer, star of Ancient Aliens. I talked a little bit about how he's contacted interstellar beings and whatnot. Well, I got a clip of him here on the show, and he's going to break down why Marilyn Monroe was assassinated. Do you know a little bit about Marilyn Monroe?
Oh yes, I know they didn't find any pills in her stomach, but she OD'd.
Oh yeah, well
that's impossible.
We've got an insight here from Dr. Stephen Greer, everybody. So let's see what he's got to say about this.
This guy who thinks pyramids were built by aliens. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
JFK, Marilyn Monroe assassination.
Oh, some of the fun stuff.
Yeah,
that is fun. I got to give.
What do you know about that?
It is fun.
A lot.
Oh, this is
They had
real.
a big old Xerox of this document that was a wiretap of Marilyn Monroe dated a couple of days before they found her dead.
Uh-oh. And
it was signed by the CIA guy, James Jesus Angleton III. Now, he was a famous fanatical mole hunter and leak stopper at the agency back in the early 60s. Fanatical. And they had wiretapped Marilyn Monroe's phone.
As they do.
And she was calling up Bobby Kennedy and a friend of hers named Rothberg in New York, who was an art dealer, saying that she was going to hold a press conference to tell the whole world what Kennedy had told her, quoting the objects from outer space from the 40s found in New Mexico.
Let's move into
You heard it here first from Dr. Stephen Greer on the wonderful Sean Ryan podcast. Marilyn was killed because she was going to reveal information that she had about the UFOs. It definitely wasn't because she was tag teaming the Kennedy brothers or anything. Had nothing to do with that. Calling Bobby is because he wouldn't pick up the phone. You know what I'm saying? He was, I got a wife and kids. Leave me alone.
How many people
Don't call in the house.
How many people get murdered just because they bang a politician? It's kind of like a crazy high number.
Well, I mean, the two brothers, little Hunter and Beau Biden thing going on there.
Is there a lot of dead? They have a trail of dead hookers following them?
That's possible. That's possible. This is all speculation.
Have people been alleging such a thing?
I mean, there's Hunter with the girls from the laptop, and then he was with his late brother's wife. So I mean, there's a lot of cross-sexual connection there. I see a lot of similarities between those brothers and the Kennedy brothers. I mean, the Kennedy brothers are a little more esteemed, in my opinion.
Yeah, Kennedy brothers are the Wright brothers of getting shot.
Oh yeah. Damn. Oof. Shots fired. Literally taking shots. It's okay. They've been gone, a long time, so we can poke fun at them a little bit.
Yeah, if you're still upset about the Kennedy assassination, like fuck, when did you graduate college? Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
62. Jesus fuck.
Yeah. Oh, that is part of our demographic, everybody. If you didn't know, 1.3% of the of the viewers on this show are above 65. So.
And we love them.
We gotta be careful.
That's
We
so
do love
cool.
them. We love all the points of the demographics of this show.
And that's what you are to me. Points and demographics, and I love you.
Yes, yes, you're demographic. You're lovers to me. Okay, you're all my friends. You're my best friends. You're my lovers. You're in the secret club here on YouTube right now. And if you are watching for the first time, not only should you just join the secret club, you should subscribe to the show. Definitely, I think that I did a live stream today on the Instagram. We got an Instagram.
Oh, you got an Instagram?
We got an Instagram. I think we got an image here to show up. We got an image here of the Instagram. Today I did a live stream on it to promote the show. I've decided every Wednesday I'm going to do a little live stream. Maybe 15 to 20 minutes, talk about the show coming out in the next week. And on there I did a call to action for some of the viewers out there to subscribe to the show, share the show. We're trying to, build our little secret club here on YouTube. You know what I mean? You ever been a part of any secret clubs, Tanner?
Not that I can mention aloud.
Yes, exactly. Not, I'm not a part of the Illuminati like King Tanner is, but
I was a 9th degree member of the Trapezoid Corporation.
oh, that sounds cool, actually.
Yeah, it was pretty
Corporation. I've never even been a part of a corporation. You know what? Think of this as instead of a secret club, we're a secret corporation here at American Deathcamp. Okay, as right wing as that sounds,
cool. Secret corporation.
as industrial as that sounds, military industrial complex as that sounds, it's not. Okay, we're a fun club. Okay, that's what you can tell your friends too. And tell all the internet content junkies out there about that. So moving along with Dr. Stephen Greer, I got another clip here. I talked about this a little bit too a couple episodes ago, that he's figured out how to contact aliens, or he calls them interstellar beings. And not to completely rip the best part of his film, Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind, which you should go check out. And Unacknowledged also, I got to plug him a little bit. If I'm going to make fun of these people, I got to plug their stuff a little bit. Gives us a little leeway with them. So he's going to show us here an interstellar being, guys. This is groundbreaking, okay? You want to be a part of history? It's right now, right here on the show. All right, let's take a look at an interstellar being brought to you by Dr. Stephen Greer.
This is Bijou, pronounced Bijou. He's an interstellar being from
I gotta have the Ferris
Andromeda,
Bueller's
and
Day.
he has a very bright-looking nose because there's an orb here.
There he
that
is.
Teleported him onto the
Bijou,
side.
everybody.
With the naked eye,
there's
only
the
thing
umbilical
that
cord
was
at the
seen
bottom.
was this sphere that came up right beside my shoulder. He's sort of doing this, floating. He's in the air, maybe 5 feet up. When I asked him where he was from, he said it was from Andromeda.
Ah, of course he's from Andromeda.
How is he alleging he got this photograph?
In a field, I believe, and they take photos of it. You'll have to, if you want to find out a little bit more about how they do some of that stuff, you're gonna have to go see Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind. He can't give away everything of his content. He might get a little upset about that, but I figured it'd show Mr. Bijou here meeting Stephen Greer for the first time. I love the Ferris Bueller's Day Off stuff. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, this is gonna be fucking really fun to edit out.
Oh yeah.
Kidding, no.
Oh yeah. No. We don't do that here. Luckily they give us some pass with some of this stuff because we're reviewing content and criticizing it a little bit. So there's a little bit of fair use stuff in there, even though the robot doesn't seem to like us. So, moving on with aliens. We got a whole alien segment thing going on here. You want to see some aliens in the sky?
I would love to.
I know our audience loves aliens. They love the Nukes and Aliens episode. So if you want to look up Running in Sky.
Right. That sounds.
So this guy took a video of this. This is kind of creepy, everybody. I definitely want you to maybe give me your opinion on what you think is going on here, because this is wild. One of the more wild UFOs, UAPs that I've seen out there.
Do you have a favorite?
Oh, that's a tough one, man. This one could be up there, to be honest with you. This one kind of freaked me out. I liked the old one of in China, where they're showing the city in the sky. Not that that's necessarily an alien, the Mirage thing that they found out later. This kind of reminds me of that.
So I have a great video debunk of that fucking Chinese sky city.
Yeah, I knew it was which broke my soul a little bit, because I want some cities in the sky. Okay, some otherworldly dimension places crossing over with ours. I kind of like that fantastical idea. You guys fantastical idea fans? Because that's right up my alley.
I'm a dreamer.
I'm a dreamer. We're a lot of dreamers out there. You know, our audience is filled with believers and dreamers. No believers, dreamers, no schemers. Okay, that's a guarantee from American Deathcamp.
You should start every episode with "Hey dreamers," like in your best Corey Feldman voice. Hey dreamers.
Good evening, dreamers. Have you heard my new album?
You ready to roll?
Oh yeah. Let's play the clip. Now look real carefully here. Look at that. I think he shows the ground here too. Oh yes, because you see the ground. Let's watch it again. Let's put this on.
Thought they were cloaked.
It's like a little pyramid-esque thing. Now what do you think is going on here?
Well, do you want to know my honest skeptical opinion?
Yes, I do.
about it?
I want you to debunk this for me if you can, because I'm a little frightened.
So this is mere 3D tracking.
Okay.
They have tracked a
Breaking it down for the
composite
audience.
image of this like people like working on what looks sort of like the Luxor in Las Vegas, or it could be
Yes.
any nondescript building. But they've taken that and sort of feathered it and removed the background, and they've just tracked it to these clouds, so it will look like it's moving.
Thought they were cloaked.
Oh.
Like, notice he's not taking any steps to the left or to the right, because that would throw the image out of parallax.
Okay.
So, like, Emmett, move to the left a little bit, and move to the right. Notice how, like, things change, such as light, and, like, how your face is stretched by the camera
Yeah,
lens.
nothing changes with that.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's shot in a way specifically so that it would be easier to make a fake video with. So it's basically just the same scam as the Chinese Sky City.
Instagram, why are you doing this to me again? First the Chinese Sky City, and now the Sky Pyramid with the little alien children running around.
You can't trust it.
You know, I was hoping that would have some legitimacy there. Audience, you got to forgive me with some of this stuff. Okay, I want to believe. I know the truth is out there and everything. So, but that's why I got King Tanner here to help me break some of these down. Okay, we got a scholar on the show who knows all about these things. Okay.
We're at the 20-minute mark. Do you want to do a voicemail?
You know, I got one more UFO thing.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And then type in shot out of the sky. I love these phone videos. This guy's got his own little commentary with it.
Is he like an explainer guy? Cause
No.
This UFO was seen over Spain.
No, he's there. He's on the scene recording this. So,
have you ever seen any like cool shit burn up in the sky? I don't think we've ever.
So you know, I mean, not to spoil this whole little bit that I was about to do.
Oh,
here,
well,
but,
do you just want to play this video?
Yeah, let's play the video, and then we'll talk about something I got to talk about here.
Hey, bro, that might be a plane, fool. But that might be a plane, gang.
We'll let it play through
Boy,
one more time.
what the
maybe.
fuck?
Oh.
About to hit.
It
already hit.
no
I know
explosion.
it hit. That shit just hit.
What the fuck?
Stars. No.
Damn, I wish I had my phone now.
Then there's some other lights in the sky there.
No, one's moving right now, bro.
Dude, you just called this
Might be the Elon Musk
Look, it's moving
satellite,
again. It's
maybe.
moving again.
Again.
It disappeared. Oh, there you go.
What the
Roach Airlines?
fuck?
No.
This nigga stupid.
He's lying like shit, bro. That's in space. Look at that. Look.
That's Roach Airlines.
Oh, Roach Airlines, this nigga dumb.
Roach,
But look how
Roach
fast
Airlines.
it's moving.
they're
Boy, it's
following
going
each
straight
other.
down.
They're following each other, cuz. West side.
What the fuck?
Oh, there it is.
Nigga.
Following each other. Hey, Naruto.
There's more.
Nigga on the dead homies, nigga. That shit was on fire. I swear to God.
Yeah, he is one of those explainer guys.
Yeah, it was like a little mute.
No, like an explainer guy would like stitch in and be like, all right, these guys were just hanging out having a good time.
I would prefer it if he did that. I think he should do that. He should recut the audio for that and say it in his own little language.
It'll be like my version of the perfect pop.
Yes.
It'll be something I can churn out.
Yes.
So
speaking of this, the other night, the witching hour. I haven't told anybody about this. This is the first time I'm releasing here on the show. We tell all kinds of secrets here. I got up really early in the morning, and I was heading into my work spot in my little truck, and I saw something in the sky burn up that was not a shooting star. I've seen shooting stars, and even this little aircraft that was coming out of the sky was more like white, yellowish. This was bright green and a little bit of blue, which was not fire, dude. I think, and it was real quick. I think I saw something for the first time in my life, man. And I thought, well, what a coincidence that I'm gonna do some alien stuff, and I saw it. We had one of those moons that was close to the Earth too. I thought that was a little spooky.
I've seen some shit burn up out out here, sort of in the same area, like 15 minutes outside of town.
Yeah.
And it's just really weird. Like, it's because it always starts like sort of in the middle of the sky. Like, you don't see what caught on fire.
Yes.
Like, it's just
this. Yes. And then it was as soon as I saw it was gone. And I almost stopped the truck, dude. That's how sure I was about this. So your boy Stone Fox here has finally seen some things after 30 years of life. I finally got to see, some otherworldly stuff that I thought was very interesting. So it's spooky season too, and the witching hour.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you subscribe to that whole commentary on that these aliens might be demons?
I think it's really fun to think that there was like
there's religious connotations to the otherworldly beings.
Yeah, because like people like to do it with angels, right? And with angels, it makes like a little bit more sense.
Yes,
because like they're kind of benevolent and shit.
Yeah,
but like devils and like stuff in the Bible are always like they're just like making people like ill or like rebellious. They're never like doing stuff that like aliens do in like fucking movies and shit.
Yeah, they're not doing the abduction stuff the same.
No, yeah. Well, no, I mean, but the angels do. Angels like take you up, and they show you crazy stuff. That's what they
bring you back.
Yeah, that's what all the great epileptics throughout time have written down.
Oh yes. Some of those, I feel like that similar to some of those guys that have the close to death experiences, who write the books about some of that stuff. It seems a little familiar. Some of their experiences. Yeah,
it's kind of weird to me that everyone writes about the same near-death experience. Like but I'm like, is the well just poisoned? Are we all just playing the same memory? Because they seem to be all the same. It's like,
yes, some of it's got to be a little subconscious.
Yeah,
with some of that, there's subconscious repeating stuff.
If it was up to me, I wish we could just hone in on like a technique, so I could just like when I die, I have a hallucination about really good sex.
Hey, that's a good one to have. I wish you could choose.
Yeah.
What you see when you die. That'd be nice. That'd be way nice. You know what I would see? I'd finally get to see the aliens. That's what I want.
You want to see aliens?
Yeah, I want to see if I don't get to see them and I die, if I get to choose what I see, I want it to be aliens. I want to go live among the aliens. I want to get like K-Pax.
K-Pax? Is that what that movie's about?
It's about aliens. Oh yeah. I believe Jeff Bridges at the end goes to Kevin Spacey's world. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe Kevin Spacey goes back. K-Pax goes back to where he's from.
I'll be honest. I've never read about the movie, and going off the title and the fact Bruce Willis was in it, I just assumed it was about a bodyguard with a bad name.
Oh, it could have been that. Could have been that. The alien was a bit of a bodyguard, isn't it? He's eating a banana without peeling the skin. That was their take on aliens being weird in our culture. They don't know how to eat fruit. That's a good one. Yeah. Speaking of weirdos here, let's do some Deathcamp voicemails, everybody. Some people's favorite segment of the show.
Where?
I believe we started at one called Unknown, which is most of our audience out there like to call unknown. They like to call them anonymously, which I give you that liberty. Yes, probably.
Okay.
Talk to me. Say something. Let me ask you something. What do you think about penis enlargement?
Oh, we were talking about that a little bit
earlier.
Drew
Peterson, is there anybody you get along with?
I believe Dr. Phil McGraw is calling
today. What gives you the right to go out impaired and get in a car
really
where all of us drive, all of us walk our children up and down the street?
Yeah.
Let's get real. If we're going to be real, let's be real.
Let's do it.
Were you involved in a lesbian love affair?
Many. I've been involved in many lesbian love affairs.
Peterson?
This gentleman's...
I'm just going to let you respond.
Confusing. Thank you, Dr. Phil, for letting me respond. Finally, at the end of that.
So what do you have to say for yourself, you piece of shit?
He's confusing me. For one, Drew Peterson, who he's convinced I am, is the piece of shit here, okay? But I have been involved in many lesbian love affairs. How many audience, if you've ever been involved in a lesbian love affair, please put it in the comments. Give this video a like so I know how many of you are out there, if you understand. King Tanner, I believe he's been in a lot of lesbian love affairs. So
I've dated a lot of women that say they're lesbians.
Yes.
Like a lot.
Well, that's basically what we are. We're basically lesbians. So I'm apparently doing good for a trans woman. So
Yes.
Oh, yeah, yes.
You're doing very well for a trans woman.
Oh yes, yeah. I got my own talk show. That was one of the comments that we got. We have a lot of lovely viewers out there in the shorts. It's usually the shorts audience that's our harshest critics out there.
I hope people don't think you were a diversity hire.
I am. I'm Mesopotamian.
Mesopotamian.
So people don't know that.
You're Semitic.
Yes, I am. But I'm for all religions. Remember that. So. Yeah. So that's Dr. Phil McGraw calling. Let's go. Let's hit another voicemail. Maybe we have one that's a little more audible.
Yeah.
Makes a little more sense. Thank you for calling in.
Hello, my name is Elijah Weinstein. I was just calling because I wanted to ask for what your thoughts are on the current conflict in the Middle East between Israel and Palestine.
Yeah, I didn't know who he was going to ask about.
I haven't chosen a side myself, but I just
Sure about
wanted to ask, do you think this is going to affect the price of gold? And do you think that there's any way that maybe this war could be profitable for some people? And if so, what are your thoughts on how just an average American like myself gonna possibly make a profit off of all of this? Thank you.
I was looking for some financial advice there.
Oh yeah, can you also change the name of your podcast? Because it's kind of scary. I don't like the whole idea of death and camps.
I believe that. Thank you, Mr. Weinstein, for your call. The only comment I'll say is I do believe it'll affect the cost of some precious metals, gold, silver. We talked about that. We need to save all the silver for the ammunition in the world. The only thing it won't affect is this wonderful program, which is the only thing that matters when we're watching this program. Okay, so that's the best I can do to make some light of some of that.
Wouldn't it suck if the Israeli-Palestinian conflict escalated to a point where it affected our Midwestern podcast?
Yeah, I believe. That's the only time it would be a problem. You know what I mean?
Would really be hitting the like we're like eating like rice rations and we're just telling people where they can pick up blankets.
If anything, I believe we might get some new viewers. We might attract people with the name. Actually, we might get some Middle East supporters. Believe it or not, on one of the sides. So
we're gonna have to pretend to be like super political. Be like, you know what, man? It's just like Bush, dude. We're just war hawking against these neocons again. These are neocons.
Yeah, for that future audience out there, just so you know, I'm actually not a neocon. I'm a Pythagorean Neoplatist.
Yeah,
okay, everybody, I'm a Neoplatist. All right, so that clears if that clears anything up with my religions and political status. All right.
If there's one thing that's really clear, it's Neoplatonism.
Yes. If you're not familiar with that, there's a new YouTube channel. Go check out American Esoteric, and maybe he can break down some of this Pythagoras stuff for you. Okay, I know we got an esoteric audience out there. So,
Esoterica, is that the Jewish guy who does those really good religion breakdowns?
I'm talking about I think he's a new channel, American Esoteric.
Okay,
yeah, this is a new guy who breaks
Esoteric
down
is pretty great too.
I'll have to check Esoteric out too. There's a couple esoteric channels on the YouTube to check out.
The series to watch with Esoterica is his one on Kabbalah. He's got like probably the most in-depth one. Like it's the most a goyim will ever learn about Kabbalah.
Yeah, the only thing I know about Kabbalah is that Demi Moore was involved with that. That's the only thing I know. Of course, it's a celebrity. Go figure.
Yeah, they
pop
packaged
culture.
It. It's sort of like if they took like being a Franciscan monk, and they're like, yeah, we'll call you a monk if you come down to the monk center and buy our monk book.
Buy our monk book,
and then you're a monk. So like that was basically what Kabbalah was. It was like Scientology, like self-help bullshit.
So those are a couple voicemails. That was pretty good. I think we'll go on to maybe our next segment here, but 773-492-2440. It might even pop up on your screen there. If you want to leave a voicemail, leave us a comment, topic suggestion, and we'll get back. We'll play it on the show and get back to you about it. For the next, speaking of ammunition and weapons and conflict and everything, you ever done Airsoft?
Yeah.
Oh, you dabbled a little bit in Airsoft. I tried to do it for the real thing.
Yeah.
But,
the hardcore stuff.
Yeah, the hardcore, the actual stuff. You guys know what I'm talking about here. But there's a lot of people that like to LARP and do this, and that's okay because you know what I'm LARPing isn't a bad term because that's what I'm doing here on the show. I'm LARPing as a talk show host. So I gotta type in weeb. I gotta spotlight this gentleman that I saw doing Airsoft. He's modified some of his guns in a very fun way. And I wish we would adopt this more in maybe real warfare.
Is he really making it? Is he making an advancement in fucking? Technical difficulties. Please pause.
All right, now let's get to this. Let's see what this gentleman's how he's modified his airsoft.
And when you pull the trigger,
and the shoot is gonna go.
And wait till you hear what it sounds like when you flick it into full fun mode.
Fun mode. I like that. Full fun mode. This show, everybody. Full fun mode. That's great. I thought that was fun. I love the colors on there. Reminds me of our couch philosopher, our friend Izzy, who hosts Duhheads. I think he'd be into that.
When I saw him, that picture of like anime titties like stuck on his like sound mixer, I was like, that's not his, really.
Yeah.
Izzy doesn't like anime tits, and it's like, I guess he does. I forget that he's.
Oh, he's a fan.
I forget that he's secretly like very into anime.
Oh yeah, which is okay, everybody. We're
fine.
pro.
We're anime
pro,
inclusive, you know.
Yes. What's that rule? Rule 34.
Yeah.
Is that? I might be getting the number wrong.
Draw some Aubrey Plaza anime today.
Yeah, there you go. Well, yeah, take our suggestions, everybody. I'm sure we've got some people out there in the audience that are artful that could do some of that for you.
I can be reached at tanner@killpodcasters.com.
Hell, if you want to send it to AmericanDeathCamp@gmail.com, please send us all the art submissions that you've got. This is an official call to action for art. Call to art is what we're doing here on the show today. Okay, Rule 34. All right. Aubrey Plaza, you said? Aubrey Plaza?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
From anything. Just her
Yes.
character from anything is fine. She's looked the same for 20 years.
And then kind of on the same vein here, we've got a guy who did something else with a weapon. We got to type in fireworks.
Fireworks? Are fireworks a weapon here?
Oh, well, this guy's done something very very interesting with his fireworks.
I glued them together.
It's better. This is better than using a glass bottle for your bottle rockets.
Oh my god. This is going to shock some people.
Oh yeah.
Abomination.
Here we go.
This is a bad idea.
This looks safe.
This is,
Very
dude.
safe. Obviously. Little Russian rocket there. Boom.
Awesome.
I liked his MacGyver-esque ways of doing the projectile fireworks.
Dude, shoulder firing a firework is like kind of badass.
Oh yeah, I highly enjoyed this. I wish I had done this for my Independence Day. Now next year, if anybody's got some empty RPGs out there that you can lend to American Deathcamp,
then yeah, please don't hesitate.
Yes, you can't send those to American Death. Email AmericanDeathCamp@gmail.com. We'll get you a PO box to send send an RPG through the United States mail, obviously.
But send your
legal.
munitions
Yes.
and your armaments to.
Send us all your silver
PO
bullets.
box.
Yes, all your silver bullets, all your RPGs, all your fireworks. Please send them to us. I'm sure the post office will have a heyday with all of that.
If you have any firearms, please call into the show.
Yes.
Leave a description of the firearm and your
Yes.
serial number at the number you can see flashing at your screen.
Yeah, I'm trying to mod my auto Glock into making ooh sounds. If anybody out there can help me with that, I'd like to switch it to real warfare. Real weapons need anime sounds.
Real weapons.
Yes, they do.
A real man's gun.
Yeah. I need my
anime noises.
Yeah, I need my over and under Winchester shotgun to sound like that. Okay, so I can frighten some people and giggle a little bit at the same time.
Can I talk you into plugging the new website?
Oh yeah, let's do that. As you know, this is a product of the Kill Podcasters Network, and we're doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes. We have a website that's been produced by your favorite producer here, CEO, COO, CFO of Kill Podcasters. It's killpodcasters.com. Yes. So we're gonna. You want to say anything about the website? I don't know what I'm supposed to give away here.
There's nothing to give away really. Yeah. It's basically a hub for all of our shows, and right now we have 4 active shows, and we're gonna have 8 pretty soon. And there's a premium membership option there if you want to support us. We're gonna be doing premium content, and I think we're gonna be getting everyone to be doing premium content. I'm excited about that.
So. Yeah, and this means big things for us here at American Death Camp. Everybody, we're going to be able to do some exclusive episodes that are only available on the website for everybody. We can get away with a lot more stuff. Okay, especially live stuff. You can call into the show. I'm even thinking about releasing the YouTube episodes early for people as a little present, a little gift to people. Idea. Some exclusive access. Then you're in more than just the YouTube secret club. Okay, a little closer to the source. People like to be close to the source. I think that's a good plug. I like that we have a website now. It gives us a little bit more legitimacy.
I think so. You know, website. That's how you come up in this world today. You need a .com, boy.
Yeah. Well, plus I'm just trying to get away with some stuff I can't do, and with the TOS here on the YouTubes. So, not to downgrade YouTube's wonderful TOS that everybody's clamoring for, that everybody loves, but
everybody loves that TOS.
I need a teeny bit more freedom to be me. Okay, I need, like Britney Spears in the other episode. I'm free to be me. Okay. We'll be dancing with knives, but
I can't wait to find what Russian crap box website we have to host those episodes on. Those are the BitChute episodes.
Oh yeah, there we go. BitChute. Yes. American Deathcamp brought to you by BitChute. That's that'll be the new sponsor. Screw the silver ammunition.
That's where real men's shows go to be viewed by 16 people.
Yes. Yeah. Hopefully we'll grow a little bit. Remember, we did the call to action earlier. We'll get some more subscribers. We're going to find out about the website. Okay. We'll get some of the wonderful Duttheads audience to come on over and hang out. We're all supposed to hang out with each other. Okay. Even the audience, you're supposed to intermingle a little bit, talk in the comments. You know.
Chill out.
Yeah. Chill out. Communicate with everybody.
Yeah.
That's what this is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a chill, hangout, secret club. Okay. People like all that.
What's the next video in the secret club?
Yes, let's move on to something else. I'm a little stuck here. So we've got two things. I'm going to do that thing where I like to let the producer decide. Okay, I've got some poorly aged '90s commercials that I thought maybe we could go over together, or I've got an old '90s television show, a clip from that. What would you like to do?
I'm a little more interested in the television show.
Okay. So in the 90s, and I believe into the early 2000s, they had this show. You guys watch old HBO stuff? I'm a big HBO guy. Of course, some people have probably seen Real Sex. This is Taxi Cab Confessions, everybody. If you're not familiar with Taxi Cab Confessions, people would get into a taxi cab in New York, and there's cameras in it, and they'd secretly record the conversation. And these people had no idea that they were being recorded, and the driver would elicit a conversation. And they would release, they'd talk about all kinds of stuff, give away their darkest secrets, talk about some fun stuff. And I think we got a clip here. I just wanted to share it with everybody.
It's always some wild shit on Taxi Cab Confessions.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, yeah.
Big black men.
All right.
Handsome honks.
Ooh, this is what this
I'm
woman
a size
likes.
queen.
Ah.
I don't know if you know what that means.
You like them big?
Really big. Like 13 inches.
Whoa.
I'm not satisfied if it ain't 13 inches or more, honey.
I think a lot of our female audience can agree.
I had this one boyfriend that I used to have to take pain pills to have sex with him.
Are you serious?
He was hung like a horse, honey.
Wow.
And knew what to do with it. If I have a
I would hope
picture
so.
of him at home.
I
mean, that 13 inches is just all sprawled all down his leg. I just like to be tortured.
No, he's getting shy. He's probably that big.
Man,
guys who are big get real shy when women start talking about how much they lie. They're size queens.
It's no comment.
We're releasing all the kinds of secrets here on Deathcamp, everybody. Wow.
No, I think this video.
Why do you think we call him King Tanner?
This video is a really good example of Seth's theory that all women think 5 inches is 10 inches.
I've never heard that. I wonder how many times he's been told that.
He said it once on Piss Magazine, another show that we're both on.
Yes.
And he's just like, yeah, no, if you have a dick that's, 6 inches or over, it's basically like fucking manna from heaven. So like to whoever's receiving that penis. So like if she found multiple people with 13-inch cocks, good for her. Statistically, I don't think that the odds are good.
Talk about blessed and lucky. Every man she's running into is well endowed.
I think it's more likely. This is like that dude, that every chick he bangs is a 10. This is one guy. I used to have to take pain pills to fuck him. It's like, you just sound like a junkie.
Wow, pain pills? Whoa! Oh my gosh.
Yeah, which heroin.
Yeah, I'd just shoot up some morphine to have sex with this person. It would make me feel very good about myself.
I mean, if you're doing it right,
had to medicate themselves.
You're gonna get a sex injury or two.
Oh yeah. You're not even. You might not even feel it. You know what I'm saying?
It might be like that guy. Are you saying sex injuries are like that guy that got shot and didn't even know it for like 5 years?
Yeah, might be like that. It might exactly be like that, dude. That's how some of these women are feeling. They get shot, and they don't even realize it. And they're all bruised for a couple weeks. That's probably more or less what's going on.
They're
there.
getting back shot.
Yes, exactly. That's is that kind of different kind of shot. Okay, not with the silver bullet. And in a sense, the silver bullet, I guess. Having sex with a lot of werewolves out there. What time limit are we? What's our clock?
Oh yeah, we got about 5 minutes left.
The death clock. Yeah, I think. Do you wanna hit the one last voicemail?
Yeah. Oh, and we should mention that we're not
we gotta
changing the length of the show or anything.
Yeah.
We just simply have somewhere to be.
Yeah, we have lives, everybody.
We have two. We have one from I think our homie Weld, and another from a fella I don't recognize.
Do the top one.
Hey, this is Scott Emerson from the Crappy Tobacco Shop in
look who's
Texas
back again.
I was also looking for a Zacchaeus. He is in league with this Mike Buchanan, I believe. They're also trolls for a guy named Clay Douglas. I don't know if you've heard of him.
Oh, I know him.
But yeah, Clay Douglas is also down here in Big Spring.
That's a lot that's a lot to unpack at the end of the show when we only got a few minutes left here. I heard a little bit we got some audience reception on the Mike Buchanan thing, actually. Yeah, I talked a little bit about the MMA guy who knew Mike Buchanan. If you haven't seen the last episode, go see the last episode, look for the voicemail portion. This Scott Emerson character called in asking about Mike also, and a character named Zacchaeus, who I'm not too familiar with Zacchaeus, but I'm familiar with Mike Buchanan, who apparently is a street fighter. He runs Big Spring, Texas. The MMA guy, Nathan Torres of Warlord MMA, he got excited about that clip and shared it a little bit. I guess he's Mike Buchanan's kind of a big character that people they've been looking for information from him, but people have been they clipped the show, they shared that a bunch. I think people like the Mike Buchanan stuff, dude. I don't know who this guy is.
Should we do a little promo for him?
We might have to do a promo for this guy. We might have to try to reach out to him.
Well, no. I mean, we'll just do it like this. And then the AI will clip it, right? Children need a hero like Mike Buchanan.
He runs the town of Big Spring. He protects the town.
There would not be a single person in Big Spring, Texas that knew how to defend themselves if it were not for Mike Buchanan.
He runs Comanche Park, okay? He's always securing the perimeter there, okay? He runs the fucking town.
I think we'll get that.
Good, but yes, if you guys don't know, we use some AI programs. We use technology of the future here to do some cool promos and clips and everything. So I'm gonna try to get that promo to him, get that clip to him. You know, everybody's a fan of our little clips and shorts.
Our entire show should just be baiting Nate Torres into sharing us.
Oh yeah. Nathan,
shout out Warlord.
I know he's probably watching. Hello, Nathan. Yes, he definitely. He just had a big Warlord 17. He had his own event.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh yeah, he runs out. He did pay-per-view for that. Maybe we can get we can sponsor it. Get a little advertisement in there for American Deathcamp. So hello, Big Spring audience. We have a whole new audience now in Big Spring, Texas, which I'm kind of glad to be a part of.
Huge in Texas.
Yes, we're huge in the little towns in Texas. Stephenville loves us. You know, I talked a little bit about that before too. So I think that's about it for today. So we'll save some of the better stuff for next time, because I got a whole lot more to get to. Okay, that we didn't get to touch on the show. That's the best part about the show, is that there's always some leftover content that I can save and and scheme just like I did at the beginning. I'm ending the episode like I did at the beginning. Starting doing the finger thing. So I love everybody. Check out our Twitters at StoneFox Detroit, at Piss Magazine, and then at Kill Podcasters. All right, join us again next week. Keith David, take it away.
Stone Fox is done for today. Thank you for stopping by. Tune in again next time on American Death Camp. Remember to subscribe and follow the show and other shows on the Kill Podcasters Network.